cool season vegetables that really has a bad rap is the Brussels sprout. There have been movies that have defamed the poor vegetable, as well as many other instances of personal reference that you may have talked with. I love them. My mom actually calls them little roses, so I grew up thinking of them as blessed creatures, not something that would cause vile results. So what we're going to do today is a roasted Brussels sprout. So I'm going to start with about a pound of Brussels sprouts and see if I can maneuver them into a gallon-sized bag. Now you could adjust this recipe to fit the amount of Brussels sprouts that you have, so that if you don't have a large enough group that's going to need this many Brussels sprouts, or you don't have this many Brussels sprouts, you just decrease in proportion the other ingredients that I'm adding as well. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil or canola or other vegetable oil, half a teaspoon of red chili flakes. We're going to perk this up a little bit, and about 1/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. And we don't want to add too much salt at this point. You can always add a little bit more. Now leave, unlike most things, when I'm usually using these kinds of bags, I'm putting something in the freezer and I want as much air out as possible. With this one, you want some air left in there so that there's room for them to move around. And then you're just going to shake them back and forth until they're all coated. Good time to get another person involved with you, either doing the shaking or singing while you're doing it, so you can build up a good rhythm. And once you get that done, then it's a matter of putting it onto a baking sheet. Now try to get one with sides, because you're going to move these around and shake the pan while they're in the oven, and you don't want them falling off that and falling to the bottom of the oven and having to fish back for them. These are going to bake at 400 degrees for somewhere between 30 to 45 minutes. It's going to depend on the state of your Brussels sprout, the size of your Brussels sprout. If you have really big ones, it's probably a good idea to cut them in half. But at this stage, before I actually got to the point where I started using them, make sure you wash them, because there can be some dirt on them, or dust or sand in some cases. Otherwise, these are ready to go. How long you bake these is also dependent on how you like them when you're done. You can go almost to the point where they're totally black. You can stop when they're about this, or you can stop whenever you think you want. One of the things you do need to do as these are cooking is to go over about every 5 to 7 minutes and shake the pan. Also, if your Brussels sprouts are larger and they're getting brown enough but they're still not tender, what you can do is turn the heat down and let them finish roasting through the center. These are really good. We're going to put some lemon on the plate. You could squeeze a little bit of fresh lemon juice on here to give it an extra kick as well, give it a little bit of acid. I hope you'll try these. It's roasted Brussels sprouts.